What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back in the video on the channel. And today you can see it. There's a logo. Always got a logo somewhere. Dave's Hot Chicken. I've only done one video on Dave's Hot Chicken. The one near me is not near me enough with the traffic that I only went and got their entire menu the first time. So I got from no spice all the way up to the Reaper, tried them all. So I have an idea of what I do like. So I stayed in that region this time. But we went back to Dave's Hot Chicken. This is only my second time trying it. And from what I remember, it was really good. I saw it on the DoorDash. I said, you know what, let's try it. So I went to the pickup order. Everything was perfect. I did make sure just in case because I don't like pickles and they put it on everything. So on my order, I said no pickles and they nailed everything. Perfect. Everything's still hot and crispy. So I'm going to get into this ASAP. We have a 2-slider meal, which are both hot. They do label everything. I have to give them a shout out on this, man. They label everything. You can see right here, like, they have hot and extra hot, and it's even in the order that you got it. So just in case you get messed up and you end up eating a hot one instead of a mild, which would clearly not be something that you want. So we have an extra hot and a hot. That's backwards. That would have been bad too. And then over here, I have mild and medium just because I wanted to give those another shot. But my region was hot and extra hot from what I remember. So we're going to give these all a shot again, see what is up. Drop a thumbs up. I did get 2 orders of fries, and I got their mac and cheese. This was the only thing I got last time that I really didn't like. But we try to give things a second chance. Here we go. Let's start off with a tender. Yeah, let's do a tender. Now, one thing that I messed up on last time, and you know, I ain't perfect. It was my first time going. I didn't use the honey. And everybody says that when you get a Dave's Hot Chicken, you have to use the honey and the Dave sauce. I never used them together. I only used them separately. First timer, I can admit, that one is on me. So this time I am going to try it. So we got a hot tender. These are always nice and crispy and very fresh too, by the way. And it's a big tender. Here we go. Let's get that. Just a tip. That was on purpose. I'm glad that they didn't fall off. The first time, the customer service was great, and the quality of the food was very good. Again, I say this every single time I review any franchise. Franchises matter. What I mean by that is the locations in the franchises matter. And this location specifically, both times I've gone, and this was a long time ago, this was last year that I went, last summer, right on point. I like their Dave sauce, and the honey is a nice little addition because you get the heat and the sweet. There we go. A little bit of that richness. Every slider meal is between about $14 and $16. But I say this again, this is some of the biggest chicken that I've gotten from any franchise place. When I go to the mom and pops, they're usually this big. And the price point is about the same for a meal at a franchise place. So I will give them credit. The price is, oh man. These fries are even better than I remember. Oh, they did the thing today. Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't even know what I was saying. I'll figure it out eventually. Here we go. A little bit. Let's try the honey on here, right? A little bit. Damn. Locations matter. I've seen many people in my comment section saying that this place isn't very good. I haven't seen a person told me that this location they've had a bad experience yet. So sometimes you just gotta find a better one. The spice level on the hot, what I said last time, is perfect for me. A little spicy, not over the top, I'm not crying, I ain't sweating. In a perfect world, what I would do is order 1 extra hot and 1 hot, which is what I did here. But perfectly fried. Still moist on the inside, and these fries are doing the thing for me. I said it last time, on a franchise scale, this is way up here for me. I'll give this a 9.2 out of 10. Franchise-wise, it's way up there. Give me some Coca-Cola. No diet mid for me this time. I'm gonna go with the extra hot this time, just to switch it up. Big old tender inside of their slider, and then they have what's like a kale slaw. Some people get this mistaken. It's kale slaw because instead of using cabbage, I believe they just use kale. That's the only difference. So let's dress this up the way that it's supposed to be dressed up. All right. I'm a fan of this place. I can flat out say it right now. After the second time, if this was a little bit closer to me, it's not super far, but if you're driving in New Jersey, it'll probably take me about 20 minutes to get there on a weekday, which is just crazy. 20 minutes to get there and back, so 40 minutes. So this took 20 minutes to get back, and it's still hot and fresh. Good food travels well. Take it from a person who's been doing this for 3 years now. No, but oh my goodness. The honey is a game changer. Like adding that little bit of sweetness you get. Where's the open one? It don't matter, I got a bunch of them. There we go. Oh man. I need a napkin. Again, I told you hot was my threshold. You can see it now, I bet. I'm starting to tear and sweat. It's not overly hot, it's just some people prefer the heat like that. I just like it subtle. And the crunchiness from that kale slaw. Potato rolls, always a W. You can see I'm devouring this thing, man. Wow. And their fries, I'm sure you can hear that. Perfectly crispy. A little bit of the Dave's. If you haven't had this and you are thinking about trying it, I highly suggest you try it. It's the same rating for everything. I'm not going to sit here and I give everything a 9.4 because the menu is largely the same, just based on the spice level. My suggestion, if you're a person who can't handle spice, don't even get the hot. I don't think the hot is spicy, but I've been told many a time that the hot made people whatever. Extra hot is where I start to say, okay, this is spicy. But as you can see, I haven't taken a drink. It just makes me tear. But some people find that enjoyable. Me, I don't. I really want to wipe my face, but I can't because I have hot sauce on my hand. So you're going to see a jump cut in about 2 seconds. What I usually do is I wipe my face and then I restart the camera. Which I usually do anyway between whatever. Like each thing that I try. But this stuff, man, this hits the spot. I'm not going to lie. I'm highly satisfied right now. And yeah, I know I love me some chicken, right? Jump cut time. Man. Also, I do have a thing of wet wipes over here. For people who wonder, what am I using? Always off to the side I have things. So, anyway. The honey makes it even better than the first time that I had it. Again, I put honey on it last time, but not together. The mixture of Dave's sauce with honey is really what sets it off, in my opinion. We do have 2 more flavors here and some mac and cheese. And another thing of Dave's sauce. Note to self, I didn't do it this time. I didn't ask for extra Dave's sauce. And I'm running out. Like, a little frustrating, but that's me. I should have known that I was going to use half the damn thing. Last time I got like 30 packets of it. All right, this time I'm going to switch it up. I did eat the white bread last time, and I liked it that way. So I'm going to use it again. Some people don't use the bread. It always depends for me. Some places, because the bread, they used to soak up the grease, right? So if I see the bread is like soggy, then I don't use it. But if it isn't, then I'll eat it. That's my rule of thumb, which seems like common sense, but I'm still going to say it. All right, let's do this. This is the medium. Let me see the medium, because I got to jog my memory. The medium still isn't bad. It's just, for me, not hot enough. So, I was right. Last time I said, get the hot. That's right up my alley. You saw I got one thing just to kind of see which one would work for me the best. It's definitely the hot. But I will say this. They're medium, and I'll try the mild in a second. From what I remember, it's still seasoned. It's not flavorless. If you get no spice, that's when you doesn't really have much going on at all. But if you like the Dave sauce and the honey combo, I would still get it. I remember the first time that I went, there was someone there that was like, they can I get it with no, like, do not put any, but they were so adamant about it. And I just kept looking like, I wonder what that tastes like. So I did get it. It's crispy. Some people just don't like seasoning, I guess. Because mild, to me, has no spice level. It's just seasoned. But again, that's just me, so I'm not there to judge anybody. I ate this whole thing. It is legitimately good. Especially with that honey. I cannot stress enough again, use the honey. Okay, let's take a slider break so that we can try the mac and cheese. The first time that I had it, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. It doesn't look good as well, but I try everything twice, so there it is. It's just, for me, again, I get if this is your thing, but I'm not the biggest fan of, like, the soupier mac and cheeses. Everybody's got different taste buds. I'm not here, just don't yuck somebody's yum. If that's what you like, that's what you like. But this is not my jam, personally. You know? It's still not my thing, but it's better than last time, and I can see why. They put whatever seasoning is on, like, the mild, it's in here. I don't know if you're able to pick that up, but there is legitimately seasoning on it this time. The consistency, again, for me, I don't like when it's super, some people love, like, a super creamy mac and cheese. Not me. So that's why it's just, but I'll be honest with you again, because I'm not going to be one of those people that sit here and lie. I would still eat that. Like, I would probably use it as like a condiment. Like, I would put it on the fries or something like that, and then it works a little bit better. But as a standalone mac and cheese, is not something that I rock with. But if I was doing something like one of these, let's just do one of these real quick. Just to, we got to test the theories out, right? Let's just do one of those. Put a little bit on here, and then we see like what it does with that. Because it's like adding cheese to your sandwich, like a cheese sauce. Yeah. See? In that case, it's okay. But as a standalone mac and cheese, I wouldn't really eat it. But it works with other stuff. So, last time I gave this a 2. I won't this time. I'll give it a 5. It's okay. They seasoned it this time, and I used it for a different purpose. So, not bad. But, let me just, I can't, bro. I know some people don't, my little OCD gonna kick in. I know some people, I don't like when there's like too much stuff in the table, but I don't want to sit here and be wiping the table off for the whole video. Bag. So I'm trying to find a happy medium. But this is their mild. This is the least spicy one you can get other than having no spice. I want to try this one with no sauce on it just to check the spice level. Yeah, see, there's a seasoning on it, but not hot at all. But if I had a low spice tolerance, I would just get this. Personally, it doesn't work anywhere near as well as the hotter ones because the spice is what makes hot chicken, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. It doesn't mean you're dumb because you don't like spicy food. Again, I don't really mess with people like that, but we have found ourselves another winner here by doing that. And then, there we go. And that, and then, and that. Let's do it. That's good. Yeah. One more wipe. I apologize. That's what you do. But it's been a while since I had Dave's Hot. I wanted to try it again. And it's possibly better than the first time I had it. I first went, it was the grand opening. It was in like the first month. So sometimes it takes a while for them to find their footing. And I remember in that video saying, if they get their footing, it's going to be even better because this is still early in the game. A lot of times franchise, it takes a month or two to kind of get their system implemented, get the employees working in the system and the quality control and stuff. And this is no exception to that. This is, as far as like the fast casual chain, so that's not including fast food like Popeyes and other places that sell chicken. I'll put it this way. If this place moved near me, like closer, because my Wingstop is super close, I'd eat here more than Wingstop. I just what the problem is. I got a side chick, right? But she lived too far. So I can't go over and see her every now and then. So every once in a while, I just gotta come through. But I think the prices are fair for what you get. You get a good amount of fries. And the chicken is huge. So I'm not mad at it. And supposedly, I don't know because I don't like it, a lot of people like their pickles. They're very strong as opposed to some pickles that I've like. The smell of pickles, for people who don't know, it makes me nauseous. I just really don't like that heavy. It's hard to explain. And sometimes people will say, oh, but you like other pickled things? Yeah. Like, pickling is a form of preservation. It's something that you do, but not all things that are pickled taste the same. A pickled egg wouldn't taste like a pickled onion, wouldn't taste like pickled cucumber, which is what people call a pickle. But that smell, especially the heavy dill ones, or like the, it makes me nauseous. But so the first time I got this, you guys, again, I don't really talk about stuff like this, but it's not like there weren't people here. A lot of times when I'm filming, I'm not gonna, anybody who's gonna ask who or what, like, just respect my privacy, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and give y'all, information like that, because again, this channel's about me, and I don't use my people around me as like props or nothing like that, and you never know. Anyway, they got pickles on theirs. And I could smell it. And when I stopped filming, and I was like, all right, who wants whatever, I could smell the pickles, bro. I had to like leave the room. I'm like, bro, hey, like this stink, bro. I gotta, so the people in there, everybody knows shit. It was like, you gotta be kidding me. And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? But again, everybody has things that make them nauseous. I'm not saying y'all weird for liking pickles, but they make me physically sick. So for me to eat that one bite took a lot. Oh, ugh. But anyway, I appreciate y'all, man. I want to try this again. This is hard to stop eating. A lot. Very hard. But we got to move it forward and make sure that we still keep our everything else in check. I did just finish working out. And when I finish working out, I'm usually hungrier, and then it gets even tougher. Like, if I'm immediately post-workout, I'm still hyped and stuff. I might have some pre-workout or some caffeine, and I'm still, so you start. This is my last bite. All right, again, be hyped and everything else. But Dave's Hot, is it worth the price? Absolutely. Absolutely. I have no issue with anything. I'm not saying it's the greatest food I've ever had in my life, but the service, the price point, stuff like that, I have no issue with it. I think it is worth it. But I do feel the same about other franchises like Five Guys, where some people say it's overpriced. Y'all are entitled to it, but for the quality and what I get, I don't mind it. It's when you charge me $15 for something that's like bad quality is when I'm like, nah, I'm not paying for this. That's where I kind of laid into Subway a little bit. But this is quality food as far as like the type of chicken they're using, the fry, the batter, the bun, everything doesn't taste cheap. Not trying to pawn off whatever. Do I think food as a whole is too expensive? Yes, but this is the price point that's set for the quality type of stuff. And you just got to either say I'm going to eat it or I'm not going to eat it. I understand that part. But anyway, that's going to be the end of the video, man. Yeah, I got some stuff in the works, but expect a little bit more chicken because there's no new stuff at chicken spots again. I'm sorry. I don't care. I like chicken anyway. Y'all like chicken too because y'all be watching all the chicken videos. Shh. All I do is eat chicken. Stop. Y'all watch them. Y'all like chicken just like I do. We'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. I love y'all. The hand signs. They made it to YouTube.